Hey, what's going on, guys? Kellen's back in another video, and today I'm going to be checking out some of these Chef 5-minute meals. These are self-heating meals, and the reason I wanted to check out these, along with a couple others I have, is because Chef 5-minute meals ended up sending me a package with a bunch of these. Anything ranging from chicken pasta, Parmesan tomato sauce, to anything from the beef stews they have, and a bunch of others. And of course, there's going to be a range of taste reviews upon these Chef 5-minute meals from them. And yeah, let's go ahead and get ourselves into it. So, first, going to be checking out the difference between the bagged version of the self-heating meal and the box version. Now, I'm sure there's not much any difference, but we are going to check that out and see. So let's go ahead and open up our bag version of this. Go ahead and move our camera down a bit. And for those that do want to check out Chef 5-minute meals, I will leave their link down in the description down below. But they have reached out to me due to that one video issue that I've had, and they felt like they needed to make it right by sending me some of their stuff, and I mean, hey, I'm okay with that. So that's what it looks like. Another thing is, we're not going to eat both of the packages because one is just going to be for show of what the difference between on them is, and the reason why of not tasting the other is because it's not going to be any different than the bag version of them. So in the bag version, we get a cutlery kit, spork, napkin, salt, pepper, nice. One of these awesome heaters, which comes with the activator or the salt water for the heating pack. These I absolutely love. It does kind of suck that they do not have it on their own website, though you can buy just the heaters, because I would buy a whole bunch of them to get rid of the USMRE ones. And then here's our chicken pasta, Parm. Let's see. Well, it would still be good. I think it is still good till the year of 2025. So that's pretty good. From what I've read, or probably even longer than that, what I've read, it has about a 5-year shelf life, just as much as an MRE. So, and then that is what ours looks like. That's the box version. And let's see. Looks like it has a little bit more. Huh. Now, let's see. This one has just the tray. That's pretty cool. Another one, cutlery kit. And then instructions of how to actually use it. There is your salt water that looks like it has some cardboard in it. And then your heater and tray. So your heater, wow, look at that thing. Huh. That's your heating pad for your oven. But that's pretty cool. And it's not bad whatsoever considering of what you get. And seems like you would put it right back in the box when heating it. So that's pretty cool. So without further ado, let's get this one all ready to go. and I'll actually show you how you do so. It's weird because they do not have a tear notch. So you tear from the top, but hey, I guess. Oh, okay, never mind. There is a tear notch. You just cannot see it. So it's right up here. There's a line. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I was about to use the knife for it, and there was already a tear notch there. Okay. So you do want to get the water out from the bottom. Of course, you do not want to use that yet. You would end up taking your main, sides, whatever you may have that might want to be heated. Heck, even if you were using these and you had a bunch of these in storage, including those USMREs, do the same thing, but USMREs and most others won't have the salt water for it. So you end up putting your main, entree, sides that want to be heated. Maybe you got some bread items, and you'd actually end up putting them in here. Oops. On the bottom, like so. And you'd end up taking your activator water or a water bottle, and you would end up putting it right in. Of course, I ain't gonna drink it just for science, so. And sure enough, it will start bubbling. So we will end up mixing it up. Okay. Well, I'm going to actually try to put it right back into the box. Alright, and that is kind of pretty much it as far as meal-wise. You do get your meal in a bag, and yeah. Kind of unfortunate you do not get a tray with this, but I will end up putting this on a little dish, and actually I think I have my tray nearby, so we will actually end up putting it in that. So this actually will just take a couple minutes because it is very, very, very hot. So, and of course from the comments, I've seen that y'all want to see some more reviews, taste reviews to be exact, so we will end up doing so. I am going to, of course, do some taste reviews on the Chef 5 Minute Meals and give you my opinion on them. I have tried them before, but I have not had the chicken parm pasta and a couple others. I don't even think I've had the lasagna one, because I thought I have had it, but come to find out, I think it was the Sipaco one. And the Sipaco one, that was mediocre. I'll be very honest. That was the collaboration with Multi Magnum. That was awesome guy. Do check him out as well. And let's see. That's still. It's got maybe like another minute and a half. So yeah. Oh, also another thing, I do want to remind y'all, if you haven't already, I know this is kind of sidetrack upon what this video is, but for those that still have those codes from Minotaur, from those Extreme and Elite boxes, if you have those boxes as well and you have that already, please go ahead and use that code, because in the next couple days, and 2 days from now, that's going to end up being gone. So I don't think he's going to be coming out with new product and stuff. I know that's not for me to tell, but since it ends on the 31st, might as well just end up getting that checked out and everything. For my option, I would end up just probably getting the mystery boxes. After all, really everything else is out of budget for the $100 gift card, so it is what it is. So this should be finishing up. So let me go ahead and wait another minute or two, and we'll be back with it on the tray. Alright, now that it has sat for roughly about 5 minutes, let's go ahead and open it up and see what we have. It is very hot to the touch. I think it almost got touched. It got stuck to the part on the table. So I'm actually going to set this to the side, and I'm going to clean this because it does have its residue real quick. Alright, so let's get this opened up now and see. It's pretty warm. Well, I should say really hot, but rather not say it's piping hot. But I'm sure it is. I just don't want to touch it. And that's what it looks like. It actually looks pretty good. I'm quite impressed from a meal in a bag. Ow, that's hot. Okay. Quite a lot of sauce too. And of course, you can find these not only on their website, but you can also find these on their well, there's different places you can find them. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them on eBay. But they're not really fairly cheap as far as these go. But a little bit more on that later. Let's actually try this out. Good heaping portion. So of course this is shells for the pasta. And we have little bits of chicken, as you can see. And we have what looks to be like peppers. Maybe not peppers, it might just be something. I don't really know, but I'm gonna go dig in. I'm gonna dig in for something big. Let's try that out. Oh wow. What? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta go in for another one. Hold on. Ain't no way of that. I have a big piece of chicken. Look at the chicken on there. Look at that chicken. That's not little pieces, that's big. Alright, it doesn't need it, but I am gonna add some salt and pepper to see what flavor boost it does. But that's pretty good. The chicken, well, it isn't overly a big deal, but the chicken overall is a little bit dry, but that's okay. It is very, it's weird. When you think of chicken parm, it's chicken parm. This, of course, is kind of like chicken parm pasta, and I mean, heck, it's a lot of flavor just for it being that. Man, it's hard to really explain as far as like what I can explain it. It's more of like a sweet tomato sauce, but it's not sweet. It's tomato sauce, but it has a very like undertone of like sweetness. Like it's not too acidic. The chicken, however, is a little dry on my part that I would enjoy. But as far as this goes, it's really good. I mean, I could eat this whole thing, and I'm going to. This is really good. So, and also that salt and pepper really kicks it up a notch. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. I'm making a mess. I'm gonna finish this up here, and we're back for recap. Alright, so the moment that we've been all waiting for is how is this? Now, of course, as anyone would think, this of course is it's a pre-cooked, ready-to-eat meal. It's not the amazingest, if that's not even a word, but it's not going to be top tier amazing, like a very home cooked meal if you made it yourself, and it's also not going to be fully terrible depending on the kind of self-heating meal it is, or pre-cooked meal. But overall, this is actually a pretty good meal. It didn't just have little pieces of chicken in this. It actually did have quite a lot, to be honest. I found some big chunks in there. And like I said before, if it wasn't as dry, I think it'd be better. I mean, I'm surprised it was dry due to the sauce it was in. I mean, hey, that sauce, I mean, you had little bits of tomato in there. And that, like I said, that sauce is really good. Pretty sweet, but also still tomato sauce. And you can definitely get a punch of that Parmesan, and it kind of tastes also kind of like stinky cheese that's mixed in, but you don't have the stinkiness. If that makes really much any sense. But that's pretty good for what you do get. Of course, you do get your cutlery kit, and the actual heater. So, I haven't shown it, but for your nutritional facts and your ingredients, hopefully that will focus. And yeah, I was right. It has green bell peppers. Huh. That's pretty cool. Oh, so then maybe that's what I had as for like kind of sweetness or whatnot. Maybe the Romano cheese or Parmesan cheese, maybe. But I don't know. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, there we go. Best Buy 2025. So 2 years shelf life. But sure, like anything, you can make it last a little bit longer depending on your storage conditions. But, I've said this over 1,000 times in this video. This was pretty good. So, as always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel down below, turn on post notifications to not miss out on future videos I post, rest in the chart and a review, and until next time, guys, I'll see you guys soon. Have a good day, guys.